If you're gaming or using your smartphone for multiple hours a day, your eyes are getting damaged and your vision is getting worse. Over at HazardShades.com, we are selling specially designed blue light filtering glasses that will resolve your headaches, eye burns, get your sleep back on track, and much more. Click the link below to shop our 50% off sale before it ends. HazardShades.com.
What's up everybody, iRisk back here with yet another video. Before we hop into it, I want to thank Hazard Shades for sponsoring today's video. They're a blue light glasses company, and if you care about your eyes, I recommend you check out the link in the description below. But as much as I would love to hop right into our story, first we gotta run through some details, because what you guys are about to watch will be a continuation of my previous video. So without any further delay, let's hop into the recap. It all started shortly after I left the beat, and I managed to find a base that had quite a few weak points, and once I managed to get in, I was greeted not only to multiple resources, but also a satchel. Upon taking everything I could from the base, and breaking their TC that they left on a twig foundation, within 100 meters of the base I had just left, there was a 1x1 with a wooden door. And seeing as how I had a satchel, and quite a few metal tools, I decided to bust in, and to my surprise, it was absolutely stocked. And so I quickly put down a base, and then gradually transferred over the loot. Since I had found not only the wooden base with the twig roof, but also a base that had all this loot behind one wooden door, I decided to scout the area a little bit more. And I came to find yet another base that was decayed, and this was damn near as profitable as my raid. So I moved everything back and quickly ran out of space, at which point I made a new base, one that was a little bit stronger and could fit all my newfound riches. Unfortunately, I had to take a break after that, but once I got back on, I immediately went for scrap so I could do some researching. I ended up at water treatment, where I found a lot of researchables, including another satchel, considering I'd used my last one to raid the wooden door. However, my newfound riches would be short-lived, as I would crash my helicopter trying to dodge a SAM site that was inside a compound. Shortly after I came back, I realized my stuff had been looted. There was no chance I was getting any of it back. After a failed attempt at getting in the compound, I decided to go for a roam and see if I could find some actual action. But sadly, only ended up running into AK guys, which both were limping away after our fight. One falling below 20 HP, and the other one headshot. 2 deaths in a row with the best weaponry I could craft at the time is quite a heavy hit, no matter how much decayed loot I had found. Or so I had thought, till on my way back, I stumbled upon yet another decayed base. And this one had everything I needed to get some researching done. So as I went back and forth from my newfound loot to the grinder, a sniper came up and I pumped him in the face. And something I didn't see coming was a chain reaction. Immediately after shooting, a guy in a heli flew down straight into the decayed base I had found, and where a large portion of loot was still sitting. I immediately rushed over and used up almost every bit of ammo I had, killing him. Luckily, I had a custom and some 9mm. And as it turned out, I'd only seen one guy coptering around recently, and I knew he came from the same location that I had. So I positioned myself, knowing he'd most likely run back, and when he did, he decided to hold from afar and on top of a rock. I flanked him from the outside and managed to take him out. And after banking all the loot and all the things I had grinded, I headed to water treatment once again, because I had realized I didn't get any meds, and I needed to research them. And as I was happily looting, with 2 med kits to grind, I took some fire, quickly turned, and took out the threat. I did some researching here and there, but as soon as I saw the patrol heli had gone down, I headed over as quickly as I could, and ended up finding some fairly geared players. Although they didn't have any interest in pushing me, only sitting on their roof and covering their friend who had the heli loot. Their friend managed to get inside, and since I had no angle to fight and they refused to push, I backed out on my heli and headed home. Shortly after, however, I decided I wanted to go to oil rig to hopefully gain some more weaponry for researching, as well as more scrap and other assorted items. And on my way, I was sprayed out by an M249. There's not many times I get the opportunity to fight an M249 guy solo. That's completely legit. I also noticed his positioning was pretty off, so I decided to push him. After managing to take him out from a flurry of bullets from my MP5, I geared up as best I could and prepared for a push. I could tell these guys were probably the same people that took out the patrol heli, and so I waited, and within seconds, 2 people on a helicopter arrived, one spraying AK wildly, and managing to tag me a few times. I positioned myself in a nearby water pump, and managed to spray them both down, receiving every bit of weaponry and armor I would need to research. And the next day, I decided to hop on with my girlfriend. Although it was late, and towards the end of wipe, we were going to research as much as we possibly could, because all too often, we're told it's going to be a force wipe, and we sign on the next week with all of our BPs intact. And when it came to our objective of getting more BPs, the start to the day we ended up getting didn't hurt at all. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
What monitor would you recommend?
Oh, there's a guy!
What?
Maybe help. Maybe help. You gotta push him. You gotta be aggressive. Help me out. I'm pushing.
What?
He's dead.
I fucking hit my hand on my damn monitor stand.
Trying to get a respawn. Don't use bag. Don't use bag. Respawn here. Thank you. Fucked him up. There's only 2 hits.
Yeah, I hit him like 3 times. I don't know how he didn't die.
Yeah, that doesn't do that much damage. Okay. Well, we got another M2. Fuck me.
He like came out of the fucking ground.
There's another. He stood up inside. Are you kidding me? Oh my. He stood up inside. Only one solution for this. It smokes. Oh no, they're not. I hit the. There we go. There I got him. Fuck's sake.
I'm just a little over a block out.
Right next, right. Boost me.
Okay.
Baby, boost me first. Just so I need to make sure there could be a guy alive in here. And then, okay, I finished him. He's dead. He's dead. Fuck's sake. Oh my gosh, it's loaded too. Okay. Shit. Do I try to secure it? The fucking copter. I'm gonna have to move the copter. Move the copter. Launching. Alright.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, they're loaded.
Nice.
I can give you some call now. I can either secure it or we can try to run back loot. Okay, here, Taylor, take this ball. Okay, so does he have any charcoal? Is there any charcoal? He's throwing out like every time. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, take this. There's a lot of guns here, and I actually don't like. I know it looks like we have a ton of shit at home. We don't.
Oh, there's a guy.
There's where?
Oh fuck! He hit me. Top of the hill.
Yeah, I see him. Keep watching top left and tell me if you see anything. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Twice. No, he's not. He has a friend, so I'm a little sketched. After those last tags, he didn't want to peek anymore, and knowing the amount of loot we had between me and Haley, there's no way that sticking around for this fight would end up being worth it. So I quickly hopped on the copter with Haley so that we could bank all of our best loot and then come back. Yeah, he's on there. For a second. The one's hard. On the top. And he dropped down black right. Oh, he's running.
Hit him once.
He's dead. Nice. He probably looted the best stuff for us. Back camera, LR. Broken chest piece.
Oh.
I don't see. Oh, he dropped as soon as you shot once.
What? Oh.
Move, Haley. Okay, he's done.
It's frightening.
Yeah. His friend didn't show up the whole time we were fighting before, so I didn't figure he'd be there. And then he did. Hales and I continued the trend of moving loot back to the main base, and we didn't see these guys for the rest of the night. Most likely rage quit, and I don't blame them. But at this point, we had tons of sulfur, metal ore, but no efficient way to cook them. The couple furnaces I had inside weren't going to cut it, and the base was running out of storage room as well. So we decided to go farm up some stone and a bit more sulfur so that we can not only expand the base, but also make a smelting and large furnace area.
I have no idea.
He's like,
Okay.
I've only had the jackhammer like fire. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm coming to pick you up. Here, Haley, I'm gonna hop out. You have fun? Okay.
Months. Because I
grab the TC as well. TC right. Fucking dead. Of course, with this extra silver that we'd be cooking in the large furnace, as well as what we already had, we wanted to make as many explosives as possible to hopefully gain more loot through raiding. At one point, we decided to raid a base that looked like it had been there for a long time. The loot was less than spectacular. We actually spent quite a bit of our explosives and didn't get much back in way of sulfur or GP. So it seemed like the day was going to be a wash, and we weren't going to have any explosives to raid with, unless we went out and farmed it for ourselves. Then we heard the patrol heli, near the people that I snagged the M249 off of. Decided to go check it out. Hit it, baby, it's important. Spray it, spray it.
I hit one.
You did?
Hit twice. Ah! Ah!
Oh, I'm getting
Shit!
drilled.
50 HP.
You better. Oh, they're gonna try to take it too. Fuck. Hey, we'll go for this. Okay, whatever, well, fuck.
Hit it 4 times.
Is that again?
Yes. 3 times. 4 or 5.
don't have that many bullets.
Wait.
We got it.
Nice. Holy shit, I hit it so many times.
The fight wasn't over yet. Just because we had taken down the heli did not mean we were secure from the 3 men that lived up on the hill. Not only would they have spawn advantage, but also more readily available gear. So while Haley got the loot from the ones that fell in the water, and wait for the last one that was on fire to go out, I snuck up the hill in order to catch them off guard. That's it up height wise. Med for HP, which was really bad. Yeah, they're still both on fire. I'm in a relatively good spot to kill if they push. One's up here. Dead. Wise 1 second. I killed him in a good spot there. Good. I'll let 6 shooter down.
They're both out.
Both out? Okay, loot them up. What did we get?
Hold on, I'm leaving now. We got high external gate.
What was the other one?
Yeah. Fucking suppressor, hollow sight, and flash.
We got really fucked basically.
Yeah.
Coming. Yeah, that's yikes. We at least managed to get a kill, which almost made up for the fact that we got all shit drops when it came to the heli. And of course, we still didn't want to farm. So we put our remaining sulfur in our large furnace and then proceeded to look for more decayed loot. Hopefully we could hit big and then use that to grow our gunpowder stores, as well as check more things off our research list. Getting naked right there on the right. Oh, Sam.
Huh?
Damn sight. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay, box is here.
What?
Is this not decaying? Oh wait, there's like shit on the floor here. Oh, is this? Ooh, sneaky. There's shit in here. Oh, it's the stone that's decaying. Okay. Oh wait. I can do this. Metal frags, metal ore, metal face mask, 20 corn.
Guy on horse. Oh wait, it's a naked.
Kick his ass.
What? It's a naked though.
Hello, Silver.
Oh.
Hey, there's a lot of loot here, and we can't hold it down. We can't let him know. Welcome to the woods, and I appreciate the sword. There he is, Hills, get him! It wasn't the same guy. Someone's trying to take our shit.
Oh, that was the naked that was sleeping.
He woke up. Oh, it's a stream sniper. 100%. Get the fuck, dude. That's cringe. You're posting cringe, dude. Allow me to explain. I'm not sure if you saw him, but there was a white naked when we first landed at the decayed base. Logged off, not online. But as soon as he saw his body and recognized the area, most likely watching my stream, he decided to log back on. And it turns out this same guy also owned the base that we killed him behind. He also later made comments in my chat, etc, etc. But basically, this guy was out for his own entertainment and to try to fuck with me whenever he had the opportunity. While we were figuring out ways to get more of the loot that was in this decaying base, at one point I decided to leave on the copter, and this is what happened. Just saying. I'm dead. I'm dead. One guy with.
How many?
One dude. Look at the corner of that metal base to my left. I got up. Oh my god.
Do that. Whoa.
He's moving. Right there.
Oh!
Fucking pussy. He didn't even loot me. Need attention? Question mark. If that dude ever fought me in a fair fight, I'd deck his shit in. I would love for him to peek. Haley, go back to over there. I want to fight him 1v1. I'll go over here. He's definitely watching. I'll let him leave his base and I'll kick his ass. And so I waited for the sniper to push out to see if he'd try to do anything. I gave him every opportunity to 1v1 me. You could see on my stream that I was positioned in a way where he could easily leave his base and have a fair fight. I told my girlfriend to head out into the distance. So if he had any confidence in his ability to play well, he would push. But I wasn't done here. I decided to take it a step further and get on a copter and fly around his base, giving him every single possible angle and opportunity to kill me. All I really wanted to do was to see how he would do without waiting until I'm on a copter, defensively starting it up. But he refused to peek, and I was getting braver by the moment to hopefully bait him out. Until eventually, even though my copter was fairly high HP, it one-shot itself, and I made a misstep with my piloting. As soon as he confirmed I was no longer alive, he waited until Haley was in a poor position, peeked, and sprayed her down. And we still hadn't confirmed that this guy was Lori Lee, the naked that I had killed earlier, and the guy who was sleeping in the decayed base. So I wanted to make sure of that. So I got some throwaway gear on, and went back to see if I could confirm who it was. Oh, he put down shotgun traps. What a bitch. Or he already has them, I guess. Fucking pussy, man. And with that, it was confirmed, and I knew what I needed to do. Crafted every single thing I had into explosives, and I headed over. But looking at his base, I knew if they had any type of decent base design, there was probably no way I was going to be able to raid it. The next best thing we could do was to attempt to bait him out while raiding other bases. But unfortunately, it took more than once. If we go through this frame, I think we might have enough to raid everything else, so I guess we do it. Okay. TC. Okay. 800 scrap. Actually fucking worth as fuck. We got what we wanted. We can research bazooka now. Hey, there's a bunch of shit in here. Alright, we got this. We got 800 scrap out of that. They all take it all day. We'll find some more shit. I got 800 scrap. We found a research table. We can use it too. Instead of having to do random memes and shit. Fine, you can go through here. We have enough for 3 doors. If we can. Are you serious?
Yep.
Why is he?
I last saw him by the furnace.
Oh my gosh. The one on the left, right? Right in front of his base.
God, you're such a fucking bitch, dude.
Just come watch my back and tell me if you see him instead, because I'm just gonna keep reading. Through one door. Okay. What the fuck? I don't know how it was hitting me from like literally fucking Jupiter though. That was weird. Oh, it's like open though. Hey. It's an easier if I can get past the turret. I'm dead.
What?
He flanked far right, baby.
What, auto turret?
Yeah. He just died to the auto turret.
I mean, I see a fucking guy with like gear on him that's dead by the door.
I died by the door.
No, but like by the rock outside.
He's rushing back from his base. He's rushing back from his base. Behind you to your left. Behind you to your left. Yeah. Behind you to your left. On the road.
Fuck.
Might have him play slow. He's gonna get to the bodies unless you kill him. I'm running towards him too.
Hit him once. Twice, 3 times dead.
Get fucked, idiot. You might have other bags though. Literally sniping and then dying to the thing that got you the kill in the first place. It's out. It's on a mid. Oh shit, dude. This base is loaded.
Really?
Yes. Way too loaded.
Shit.
Oh, jeez. It's all pretty base, charcoal. Ooh. Okay. This is looking good, Chief. Fuck up. Jeez. Yo, that's fucking fat. Alright, Hey, Haley.
Yeah.
We can raid him.
Oh shit, I just looked at your stream. Oh god, the C's bag is fucking collapsed.
Now at this point, we have everything we need. Luckily, there was also a tier 3 nearby, which made it so we had nothing to worry about, except for our own mistakes and lack of patience.
Oh, he's literally just sitting.
Hit him. Door's gonna shut now. Hey, shut, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Come.
Yep.
Those doors are open.
All of them?
Looks like a lot of.
Oh,
okay, hold on.
He's got up.
No, he's trying to shut the door.
He only has the one door to the left, right?
Yeah, well, he's got a couple. Just chill. Have an idea.
Well,
hey, you should watch that door like a hawk, okay?
this is it, motherfucker.
Close the door. I'm gonna raid.
Morally, I am. Oh, there's a fucking flame turret right there.
Yeah.
Want me to just shoot at the... Want me to just shoot at the flame turret?
Yeah, the issues.
I'll take it. Oh!
I can break it. I just need you to hold for a second. Burn the boxes. Dead. Like I said, the only thing that was going to stop us was our own impatience. Or in other words, my impatience. But we still have plenty of GP, and the only thing we had to do was get a few metal frags, break the full armor door in the front, and break out that shotgun trap. And from there on out, it'd be up to him to defend the raid. So I hurried back and scrounged together enough metal frag to push back and see if I could finally end this thing. He could be flanking with DB or something since he wasn't out naked.
There's a guy, 60.
Yeah. Twice.
He has a gun.
300 times. He might be dead. Oh, he's peeking. He's ready. Tell me how ready you are, bud. Fine, he's enough. Kinda hard to... He'll be on.
Inside. Watch.
He didn't despawn, wow. Oh, I shot him, he's dead. That's a waiting game. I think I might have accidentally broken the TC in that spray. Maybe damaged him a bit too. Alright, well there you go, chat. Any bag in there, chat? Did I really break his bag shooting it out? Is that the problem he had? Wow. Yeah, probably not, Chief. Oh my gosh. And after all that, we'd finally taken out the sniper. His TC was gone, his base in shambles, and his bag destroyed before he could even use it once. I made plenty of mistakes, but in the end, perseverance kept me going. Hence why we were still awake at 7 AM, me and my girlfriend, just so we could take this guy out. And as a lot of people pointed out, this is near the end of wipe, but I think there are still 4 days left, and this is a monthly server. So with all that information in mind, during the day, it was one of the most pop servers there was. And that's when I initially joined it, when our whole adventure began. And you know what's even crazier about perseverance, is that it's something that you carry with you always. Just like how I'm going to carry over, after 10 hours of editing, to streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/IRiskPvP. If you're interested, the link will be pinned at the top of the comment section. It's going to be a late one. It's real gamer boy hours. I'd appreciate it if you came by and said hi. Once again, thanks for watching the video all the way through. I really appreciate it. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out, and I fucking love you guys.